Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our night playthrough in EU4 with me, your host Luckymarine, and we are moving troops around to deal with separatists. Oh dear. And we have been split from our Commonwealth allies because they decided as a great power to get involved in a war that Austria was in against Burgundy for no other reason than they were a great power. They don't hate Austria, they just decided to do it anyway because what the hell. Which put them at war with us, their ally. Anyway, let's get on. Spain, do you hate the Ottomans? You do. Trust minus, yeah, I know. We had to break. Hungary called us in on a war because the Ottomans chose this time to strike Hungary whilst they were on their own. They only had Albania and Ragusa. We were so close. We were so close to just declare on Ottomans. They were down here fighting. We were just manoeuvring troops around, looking for the best place to spring an attack from. And we would have had Austria, Hungary and the Commonwealth coming in on our side. But now, no. We can't have pretty things. We even built an ass load of galleys just for such an occasion. 75 no less. You go get mothballed. And we'll increase the maintenance. Alright. We can still make this work. I am a little bit annoyed. I'll give you that much. I don't understand the reasoning behind the Commonwealth. This is 10 loyalty. National manpower goes up. Manpower recovery speed. We'll be alright for now. Go on. Yeah, we'll maintain someone on Hungary. You to Mosul. You to the other one. And you come pick the rest of the guys up from Rhodes. Where we hid them so that we wouldn't have to fight Commonwealth. So we wouldn't weaken them. And we'd be able to get an alliance back straight after the war. But it's proving problematic. I've already had to cancel my rivalry with Venice because for some inexplicable reason Venice seemed like a decent ally. To the Commonwealth, as did Siena. Oh, and France. I can't. It pains me. And that Commonwealth is racked with rebels. I hope they are. Yeah, go on then. A little bit of money, lots of base stacks, and a lot of places. Defender against the Great Horde. I'll come back from Hungary. Delhi, Afghanistan and Lhasa. Right. How about Kiva? No one. That's I'll fight them. Hungary, nope. Denmark, nope. Burgundy, nope. It's just, you're all too far away from me. I can't have Venice because Commonwealth are allies with Venice, which will give us a opinion modifier, which means that we'll never get an alliance back with them again. We might be able to get it. We probably will actually. Who died? Discipline. National manpower. Let's get level 1. Okay. I get on Ottomans. Lots of mercenaries. Lots and lots of mercenaries. What buildings can we build? Okay, let's get you two built. And let's get some of these done, shall we? Anything above about 750 and we'll put it in. I'll do for that. Let's watch this. Well, not watch it, just keep an eye on it. How many do we need here? Just the 9. But at least bring the horses off. Global trade power or war inflation. We can buy the inflation down. Well, it will take down. I know, we need to spend some of these points. Get to mercantilism. because we can. You're coming to fight me? No, you're not. You to there, you to there, you to there as well. We won't spread too thinly. Maintain you. Okay, okay. Oh no. We're kind of fine, sort of. Lose on stability, tech cost or mission strength. Go for tech cost this time. And buy that back up again. Because we can. Kiva, what do we want from you? Well, obviously this. And your money. Don't know why, but still. And rivalry with Afghanistan. It'll give us prestige. Well, that stops Russia pressing down this way, but there's still to be alright, Central Asia. And let's increase the autonomy. It's all fairly pants land over here anyway. Oh, Hungary. I apologise. No, don't come all the way over here. Well, we'll get our alliance back with the Commonwealth. Get that safety blanket kind of thing again going. And we'll lock on to Austria because they won't be very impressed with us. Not after leaving Hungary out to dry, but we couldn't get involved. We couldn't get involved in an Ottoman versus just Hungary or an Albanian Ragusa fight. We'd have been absolutely smashed. That's why we initially went Austria, Hungary, Commonwealth. Get us all together. Get us all as lumped. If they attack one of us, they attack all of us. But then Commonwealth messed it up. With his great power. Shenanigans. Stupid. Oh, Kaffa has declared... Ooh, we have made it, ladies and gentlemen. We have made it. Alright, Kaffa. Ladies and gentlemen. We can now rival the Ottomans. I might just put this playthrough down now. Be like, yep, we did it. We are recognised enough by the Ottomans to be like, rival. And us rivaling and embargoing the Ottomans is going to do a lot of damage to them because we are inside them. We trade in the places that they trade. We steer in the places that they steer. We're going to have a big effect on their economy. Two for your rivals. Who slipped off? Somebody. I don't know who. Kaffa. Let's insult you, because we can. Because you didn't hold the Ottomans up long enough. Let's not embargo in Iraq. I thought we had a truce with Iraq. I'm fairly certain we had a truce with Iraq. We were at war with them. Yeah, you can't embargo someone that you have a truce with. Alright, well, anyway. Revoked anyway. Ottomans, get embargoed. %. 29%. Alright, that's fine. Hunting pirates. Absent merchant. We make a decent amount from trade. Some of us lack cause. Indeed they do. Now, Ottomans. If we were to come in and give you the good news. Nope, Commonwealth doesn't. Because we don't owe them 10 favours. We must have had 85 favours with the Commonwealth. Trust minus 15. Fair enough. Fair enough. I did hang Hungary up to dry. But you've got to pick the fights that you're not certain that you can win, but you've got to be pragmatic about it. Yeah, we've been allies for a long time. We got a lot of trust. We got a lot of favours with them, but that wasn't enough. What? Independence guaranteed by mingling. Is Ming still a thing? It is still a thing. It's a thing that we have not discovered. Wait, what? Are you the same? Oh, right. Well, I think Burat is quite large. Shall we? For the poops and giggles, build a spy network. And we'll steal maps so we can expose over here somewhere. Expose something. Anything. We'll wait till the guy over in Austria has got to about 120, and we'll bring him back and see if fighting Afghanistan will be a thing. They were Green Heart friendly last time I checked. They still are. No, Persia you can't. Khorasan you can't either. Khiva. Nope. Who do we give military access to? Just Austria. Rival of our rival. Who have we? Naples. Damn you, Naples. No. Well, at least Russia isn't allied with the Ottomans anymore. How is Russia in terms of people? Back up to 69,000. Ottomans are quite low, but in terms of what we have, no. Areas of von Habsburg. Ladislav von Habsburg. Is that you? No. No, that's you. Hungary might end up in a PU under Austria yet. Oh, that'll be good. The global trade. Oh, it popped in. Yeah, it popped inside us, didn't it? Of course it did. And we should insult the Ottomans to stop it. Oh no, we're already at minus 200. It's going to spread into the Ottomans very, very slowly. Who else can we get? Tunis. Let's not choose the Commonwealth, shall we? Who are your rivals? Russia. Can we set Russia as a rival? Because why not? Naples, no. Denmark, there's no way of getting to them. Hungary, let's not know. Tunis. And let's embargo you. Now that power projection is a thing for us, we might as well try keep above 50. Conversions, hospital. They lose loyalty, but we get national manpower modifier. We don't really need it, do we? Oh, we do actually. Go on then. And you. Afghanistan. Persia and Delhi. Persia, what about you? How about Khorasan again? Just Iraq. Well, let's get claims on Iraq. And we'll try and block the Ottomans in. Just these two provinces will stop them being able to expand down into here. And if in a defensive war, if the Ottomans think, no, ram that, we'll fight you, Commonwealth will come in a defensive war. As will Austria. Oh, we're dead. Go for another papal protege. No. No. Go on then. Another papal protege. Who is... Oh, I did cost minus 5%. That's nice. A 455. When have we ever had something as good as a 455? I mean, the Ottomans roll out 556s and 655s and 665s and that kind of stuff all the time, which is why they're at 15, 16, 16. We're not far behind actually. We're not as far behind as I thought we might be, which is good. Conquer Sozak. What the hell is Sozak? Is this another province that's changed names because of its... Let's not. No. Let's not go to war against somebody who's protected by Ming and whose name is... There's just two of them. They must be cut in the middle by something. I don't know what it will be. Don't know who else is over here. Apart from Ming, really. That's a big vagina girl. Vagina gar you have there. I live with Milwar. It's probably how Milwar beat Baluchistan straight up. Straight off the bat. Just ate them in their entirety. With Vagina Gar help. Anyway, we've gone longer than expected again. Yep, you're still fully upgraded. You're still fully upgraded. Went over our force limit on ships in lieu of a fight. Oh, come on, what are you doing? Phoenician conquest of Hum. Now they've got Commonwealth behind them. Venice is like, yeah, I'll do this. Oh, Commonwealth. It's like he's got special needs. Right, you, mothball for the time being. And yeah, anyway, we'll leave that here. We'll fight Khorasan again to bring Iraq in to try and block the Ottomans off this edge. Much like we've done with Russia here. We'll just try and curb the expansion of the big powers around us. For the time being. Until we unlock some good CBs. Imperialism and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I've been Luckymarine. As always, you lot have been amazing. I apologise if I sound a little bit tired. And a little bit pissed off. But this, Commonwealth getting involved as a great power on the opposite end of a fight that he wasn't even rivaled with Austria. There was no reason for him to get involved in that other than he was a great power. And that messed a lot of my plans up. We had to scrabble to get him back. Just because we are still sort of operating underneath an umbrella of protection of, or was, of Austria, Hungary and Commonwealth. Going down to just having Austria wasn't good. Now that we've got Commonwealth back, it's a little better. At least everyone's on comparable tech now. Oh, we have space for another ally, which really should have been Hungary. Let's Brandenburg. Rivals, Hungary. Well, that's not a thing now, is it? Liberty desire of Britain? Spain? Nope. Allied to Spanish rival Commonwealth. France? Absolutely no way. I think we try for Brandenburg actually. Yep. Alright, anyway, I will leave that here. I hope to see you in the next episode. It'll probably be after a bit of a break for me. I've done 30 odd episodes back to back. That's just how I play this game. I end up putting 18 hours in, and then I step away, and you can usually hear it in my voice from the if you go back to like the 5th episode, which is where I started this lot, you'll see, you'll hear that my voice is a little less husky. But no, I've enjoyed what we've done so far. I've enjoyed it just because, well, I've enjoyed it because I like playing EU4. Despite everything that I say, I do enjoy playing EU4. But I've enjoyed it so much because we're doing well. Because I must have done close to 20 playthroughs. 20 without even getting out of the 1400s, maybe into early 1500s, and then getting wrecked by Ottomans, or just something would happen. I'd end up overreaching just that little bit, and then having a coalition that would fire, but it wouldn't fire on its own. Half of it would fire, and then the other half would fire, and then the Ottomans would choose that time to come in and snatch Constantinople off us. So it's like, no, let's start again. Let's do this again. And then other times there were direct wars on the Ottomans whilst they were weak, and the likes of Poland with Lithuania under them, Austria, Hungary, would end up just, they wouldn't siege. They get drawn off sieges, and then Austria, being the emperor, would have little bits and pieces going on in the empire, so he'd march down to an Ottoman fort, sit there for a week, and then march all the way back up to where Burgundy is, and then come all the way back down, and then go all the way back up. So he was a little less than useful. But no, we've done well in this playthrough. Anyone who says it's alright, you can pick up knights and just follow these easy steps and you'll be fine, no, they're liars. All of them are liars. I won't say I'm an expert at the game, but it has taken me many playthroughs to get it right, to get the right mix of alliances. I said before, it's like 40% skill and 580% luck on what happens in the missions that the Ottomans take. And if Poland gets the PU over Lithuania, and if Austria doesn't have Poland as a rival, but they do have the Ottomans, and if Poland doesn't have Austria as a rival, but they do have the Ottomans, and Hungary doesn't have either Austria or Poland as rivals, but they do with the Ottomans, which we got, which was absolutely perfect for us and allowed us to grow early game without having Ottoman aggression. But yeah, if you're struggling, please don't assume that you're shit. It is all in the lap of the gods sometimes. Sometimes it's just a case of, if you think that it's the playthrough with that particular OPM has got away from you, it may have been because things had transpired against you. There was no way you could have won in that situation. Just restart, go again. Things might be different. Things usually are different. I don't think any game of EU4 is the same, even played with the same nation. Things are always slightly different. But yeah, don't think that But you're crap at the game if you can't emulate what the people on YouTube are doing, because trust me, they will have thrown days and days and weeks of playthroughs out until they got it right, and then they will put that playthrough up. So yeah, anyway, for last time, for a little bit, I mean, I'm going to take a break, but the next video will be up very shortly. Anyway, I've been Luckymarine, as always. You lot have been amazing. Let me know what you thought about the Commonwealth using their great power status as they did, getting involved in that war. Where do you think we should go? What fights do you think we should take? Do you think we should try Russia? They're quite weak at the moment. He says 87,000 manpower. Maybe not. Commonwealth are too weak to do anything at the moment. They don't have the manpower to back us up. We also have only just got into an alliance with them. It's going to be, for the foreseeable future, the next 2 or 3 episodes, it's going to be getting some more allies, Brandenburg maybe, hopefully, and just racking up the favours again with Commonwealth, so we can bring them into aggressive wars. Hopefully Hungary falls under Austria in terms of PU, and we cut off the Ottomans from expanding into Iraq, because Iraq 1610, yep, we want to be there the day that expires, because the Ottomans have no relations with Iraq at the moment, which means as soon as their truce is over and done with I don't know, they should have a truce with Iraq. Maybe not. How bizarre. Maybe it's just a royal marriage that stop it. They would take a stab hit if they attacked Iraq whilst they have a royal marriage. Oh, and they've taken the seat of the Lord's Desire. So thankfully, we got the alliance back with the Commonwealth just in time. But yeah, we'll come down into Iraq. I will take at least these 2 provinces just to cut off the Ottoman incursion into this area. I mean, they can still maneuver around the dead land here, the wasteland, terra incognita. But let's not make it easy for them. So, until the next time, until the next episode even, do take care.